discuss right now
Right.
what type of improvements we should pursue in the future. So, you know, the four corridors of concern right now are Marengo Avenue, Arroyo Parkway, Sunset Avenue on the other side of this, and we have East Colorado on the back side of this.
Sunset and Howard, or Sunset and so that. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the status of Raymond? Is everything complete on Raymond?
We're working with Water and Power on their undergrounding project.
Yeah. Why don't we just like get that done? And how about
Oh,
the
they went out to bid, and then none of the bids. They have to rebid it because none of the contractors want to do it for the price that they.
Well, nobody ever wants to do it for the
advertise.
price.
They didn't get any
Bids.
bids that were within budget, so we're rescoping right now and putting it back out. But Raymond, North Raymond, right now, we have the speed tables, the pilot, and they seem to be working out pretty well. So
I
we're
mean,
doing
they're
some-
helping, but not enough. I don't think people still speed.
Yeah, there's always going to, like, one thing that we've noticed on other streets like Grand,
Yeah.
next to Orange Grove on
Right.
the southwest.
Sure.
That one has speed humps.
Yeah. People just go right over them.
It depends on the car. Yeah, we've noticed kids driving like high-end Jeeps. I'm in the city car,
Yeah.
you know, and they're just like
Flying,
flying.
passing you on the
Passenger cars,
passing. Yeah.
passenger cars will, have to slow down for some
Yeah,
of these
it's
things.
it's bad. It's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
And what's the status of the Atchison crosswalk on Los Robles,
On Los Robles,
which was supposed to be
Yep.
first quarter or spring of
yeah, so
2025?
Public Works is putting that together. We need them to upgrade the curb ramps up to ADA standard, and they put it in their curb ramp program before we can put it
I
in the
thought those
crosswalk.
were already upgraded.
No.
The
The
curb
ADA
ramps?
standards keep getting updated,
Yeah.
so whenever they get updated, we can't grandfather old curb ramps in if we're going to make improvements to it. So if we're going to put in a crosswalk in an RRP, which we're doing,
Right.
we can't, or at least a crosswalk and a median. I don't know about the RFP quite yet. That might come later, but we can't put a crosswalk in until those curb ramps are brought up to standard, to current standard. So that's what that means is that there's a bigger landing for a wheelchair.
Right.
behind
No, I
the
get it.
crosswalk.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out. It's like we're letting perfection be the enemy of the good. And it's really bad.
It is.
It's a chronic problem with the city.
It's a kind of problem, I would say, with a lot of standards, just especially us being an older city. A lot of our streets are from a time when before these standards are in, and we can't just quite grandfather them in.
Right,
So
but-
we share that frustration too, because there's a lot of places where we want to put in a crosswalk,
Yeah.
find out we can't do it unless we put in like $40,000 worth of concrete work to upgrade those ramps up to standard.
Right.
But from talking to our accessibility commission, it does make a lot of sense, because when we go on these walks with some of those representatives that are wheelchair bound, they're like, if a city's going to put in, or if there's a public amenity, and you're telling me that there's a new crosswalk and I can cross there,
Sure.
you
Yeah. You
They
have
need
to
to
make
be
it
confident that
accessible.
they
I
can-
get it.
yeah.
I understand that. I'm just saying if it's a way to get forward to do the crosswalk
Yeah.
and then do the improvements, it's like why not just do the crosswalk and then do the improvements to the
Yeah.
to the the
the corners.
yeah, the corner. It's like it makes no sense. It's like why are we letting something hold up making the improvement? And the bollards on Los Robles, I think, are helpful, but the problem is that people find ways to get around them.
We're putting in more.
I mean, that has to
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Tyrone Hampton has been pushing
Yeah.
to do more. I see that we could at least do 4 more easily.
We're doing.
And they're cheap. It's
yeah.
like so inexpensive. Do it because
Yeah.
there's still a problem on Los Robles.
Yeah.
Huge problem.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
we're putting those in.
Yeah. Well, when? It's like we need to. It's like
We're trying to get it in by end of June, hopefully. Yeah.
Do you have the locations?
I don't have them off the top of my head. Someone on our staff is manning that, but for the most part, we're putting them in between the locations that we currently have to kind of fill in those gaps.
Above or below Washington?
I think they're mostly
Above.
above.
Yeah, I think there's a problem below Washington also. It's like I think they help, but the ones down by the school,
Yeah.
there's some that are
Alright, so
there's
if you guys have any safety or have safety issues or thoughts about some of these streets in Pasadena, come on up and check it out. Yeah. So we're with the Department of Transportation.
Okay, thanks for.
We're trying to develop
nothing.
ideas for these 4 streets in the city.
Are you going to count these?
Yes.
Okay, very good. There's a lot. I mean, you need to add a lot more about traffic and driver behavior and enforcement. There needs to be enforcement.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So does this fall into this?
Exactly.
That's what I say. Yeah.
That way, when we develop these projects, we can focus on.
Well, I mean, on all of them. People drive like lunatics in this
Fortunately,
city.
when we develop these projects,
Is there another
they have
one?
money attached to it.
People are crazy. They drive like lunatics.
Yeah. But yeah, the balls each represent like different. But like, grab a couple of balls for each corridor and then, let us know. So the 4 streets are Sunset Avenue, East Colorado Boulevard.
I ride my bike a lot.
Okay.
Can I just vote for one?
Yeah, of course.
Or can I vote for 2?
Yeah. You can do, yeah, we're doing kind of like.
So who's in charge of the bollards?
Who's in charge of the bollards? Our engineering group. So that'd be someone on my staff.
Can you have somebody let me know when those are going to be put in and where they're going to be put in?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I mean, I want to know.
Okay.
So because I mean, I obviously talked to a lot of my neighbors and people, and they And how do we push the crosswalk at Atchison?
Push the crosswalk on Atchison. I would say really reach out to Councilmember Hampton about getting Public Works to set up a meeting about their curb ramp program. So they have a certain amount of money for curb ramps.
Right.
We talked to them about it, but then they're balancing curb ramp requests from the Accessibility Commission, various council members.
Right.
So that list goes up quick because every council member wants to see curb ramps in their neighborhood get upgraded.
Yeah.
So push them for curb ramps in your neighborhood.
Well, maybe while sidewalks are being fixed. The sidewalks are a huge problem.
Yeah,
It's like, I mean, you see, if you drive around and walk around, you'll see like the sidewalks are a mess.
yeah.
It's like they're just lifted, and then they put like this asphalt on top of this, and then it keeps going up, so you create a bigger problem.
I've been told it's like painting the Golden Gate Bridge. It's a never-ending program. You fix.
But there's cities that do it right. They grind them down, they redo them.
So I've been told
and
that.
it's like- and it works.
I've been
I'm
told
telling you.
anecdotally that our forestry department is really good at letting us know how much, or letting the Public Works department know how much they can grind down route-wise.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about the routes. I'm talking about the actual sidewalks.
No, it keeps coming up though, so that's
Yeah,
why we
no,
do
it
the
does.
grinding.
But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is the grinding actually lasts longer than putting a patch of asphalt,
Yeah.
right? I mean, go look at them. It's like they do an asphalt in 1 year. Later, it's like coming apart. It looks horrible. You grind it down, and it looks, it's still good in 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free
All right.
routes are-
Okay. Take care.
All right. I'll
See.
have someone contact you.
I'll reach out. I'll talk to Tyrone. Thank you.